Hey, thanks for tuning in. This happens to be a very, very satisfying moment for me. I am completing a goal that started several years ago, many years ago. Stick around and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hey, if you like all things Libertads, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new here and hit that bell notification. Now, let me show you. This is the coveted Mexico Libertad album, and man, I got really lucky one day. Helps to scour the coin shops everywhere. You know what? I found this on the bottom rack of a Dansco album section of a coin shop, and they had a bunch of typeset and this and that and everything else, Kennedy halves and blah 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 blah. And very at the bottom, tucked behind some other stuff, I found this album, and over the years I have filled it up with Libertads. As you can see, here's an interesting one right there, gold plated 1983. Some of them are proof, and I try to make it interesting for myself to collect all these. Look at this toner up here. Top right corner, that 84 has got a purplish hue to it. Just absolutely gorgeous. And, it started back in 82. And there is an 86 and an 87, both proofs there. And I don't know, hopefully you can see it. Let me get some more natural light in here. I don't know if that helps or hurts. But there you go. There they are. And page after page of these beautiful Libertads, starting with the gorditas, the old school Libertads. And they're a little smaller in diameter, a little chunkier. And we move through the years. And you might be wondering, hey, T, that book's not complete without the 98. Yep, let me put this down. This book's actually kind of heavy. There we go. Here is the 98. I bought this one back in the day, not that long ago, about 4 or 5 years ago. And as you can see, it's graded in an MS68 in an NGC holder. And I couldn't believe how much I paid for this. And I was actually kind of hid it from, shh, don't tell. I hid it from Mrs. T. I spent $350 on this coin. And, at the time, I was really doubting myself. Should I pull the trigger? Should I? Shouldn't I? I sold some other stuff that meant less to me, and I bought this, and I'm so glad I did, because nowadays, the price on these is just astronomical. I've been collecting these, probably pretty strongly since 2019, maybe 2018, 2019. Going into 2020, and it seemed like once everybody dug up their coins during COVID and started looking at them, that's when the interest in the Mexican Libertads really spiked. It skyrocketed. And so I'll throw up there on the screen what one of these costs now. I do have to wonder, though. I made a video not a couple years ago about NGC versus PCGS. And what I kind of discovered in my not so scientific experiment was that it seemed like equal quality coins. I sent half to NGC, half to PCGS. The ones that went off to NGC all came back with lower grades than the PCGS. So what did that tell me? It told me that NGC is really tough at grading on Mexican Libertads. And so that makes me wonder, if I ever sent this into PCGS, would I get an MS69? Or even an MS70 out there? I don't know what the top pop is. Top pop means top of the population. But I don't know. That's a whole nother question. And so there it is. 1998 is there. And what the heck? Where's my 2002? I know I have an 02 laying around somewhere. It's just not in there. Oh, boy. So I've got to dig up an 02. I guess my journey is not completely over. And this was the tough one. You may notice here, there is these early 2000s. And this one right here was missing, the 07, until just recently. I picked it up on Whatnot. And I was able to, I'm on Whatnot quite a bit selling, but I'm also on there buying, trying to pick up and add to my collection. And by the way, quick commercial, if you are interested in joining Whatnot, it's a live online auction. It's kind of like eBay meets YouTube. It's totally live, and I go on there and joke around a lot, have a lot of fun, and sell some really cool stuff. Matter of fact, if you like Libertads, take a look at this. I've got a whole collection of these cool slabs with my logo on them. I'll be selling those on Whatnot in the not too distant future. And so there's a link down in the video description and as a pinned comment if you're interested. But anyway, this guy is going in there. I think I got a pretty good price on that. And then as you can see here, here are the rest, 2012. And again, I told you, I try to keep it interesting. There's a 2015. That was actually a gift from someone, a very nice person on YouTube who really likes my channel. Where are we going? Okay, there's 2018. That is the antiqued one. 2020 is the proof. What's falling out of here? Oh, yeah. There's my page. So the next thing to do here, and look, it even came with the old school Dansco stuff. My next thing to do here is from 2020, 2021, 2022, 23, 24, 25. I'm going to put in the other pages with my label maker. So as you can see, not quite done yet, but still have a little bit of work to do. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to take this 07 out, put it in, and it'll go right there. And that's where it will live. Let me zoom down just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Can you see? That 07 will go right in there. Let me use my handy dandy knife that was sent to me by one of my good buddies on YouTube and take this bad boy out of here very carefully. There she is right there. And she'll go right in there. So let me do that. Let me just poke this right in here. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Let me go from this angle. These books, they are the highest quality books, but they are kind of a big pain to actually get the coins in. And there, push that in, push that there. And now, to go find that 2002, safely. I know I have one somewhere, maybe in this right here. I am going to be selling more Libertads. So if you need dates, I've got a bunch of back dates that I'll be liquidating on my next Whatnot auction. So again, use that link. It's in the video description. And I even pinned it as a pinned comment down below. And so if you're working on the same goal, just like I am, to complete your Libertad set and do the date run, 1982 to present, you might be able to pick up some dates that you need. Just looking in front of me. So if you're looking for them, I've got a 2016, a 2013, a 2014, a 2010, a whole stack here I haven't even gone through. Hopefully there's a 02 in there, and even some old school gorditas. Once again, they'll be on my upcoming Whatnot auction, and that's kind of what I do. I sell on there, I add to my collection, I sell on there, add to my collection. If you're interested in selling on there, and with silver in, the high as it is right now, you may even want to consider it. There's also a link down in the video description and the pinned comment. So if you want to sell, you just click on that, go on through, and by using my link, you kind of get a bonus as well, and so do I. It's kind of a goes both ways thing. So if you are going to sell on Whatnot, be sure to use that link. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed me completing this. Well, almost. I got to dig up that 2002. For right now, and hopefully I'll give you an update that I found it later. For right now, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much. If you want to watch other videos about Libertads, you can click on through. There's one here and there's one here. I've conveniently placed them there. And right here in the middle, if you're not a subscriber yet, just click on my logo and you can become a subscriber. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. See?